All right, here's the Massachusetts native Calvin Kattar trying to work his way back into featherweight title contender. A lot of people felt like Calvin Kattar was going to be the first guy out of Boston to break through and win a world title. The Max Holloway fight a few years ago was an appreciable setback, but we saw Kattar take some time off, methodically rebuild himself, and now he finds himself in another huge spot tonight. Is Calvin Kattar still elite? Some answers here in short order. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming back. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Calvin Kattar. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, John Silva!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, let us get this round underway. A lot of eyeballs on the Massachusetts native Calvin Kattar tonight as I break into a little bit of a Boston accent there. I know Kattar's still sort of upset with the way that Josh Emmett decision went. But on any given Saturday night, Kattar can be one of the best featherweights in the world. And if he can get a win tonight, and ideally get a knockout, his next fight could very well be for the UFC featherweight title. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. No surprise, DC, to see Calvin Kattar try to establish that jab here.
Is that New England cartel boxing. Calvin Kattar, Rob Font, all those guys are so well versed in the hands. They do such a great job of starting every combination with the jab, making sure that they dictate your reactions. It all starts, man, in boxing with the jab, and now you are starting to see guys like Kattar implement it into their game plan in mixed martial arts.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Straight to the body by Kattar.
Another strike to the body.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch.
Nice shot there by the champ. When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
Ooh, looking to set up that head kick.
Lands a quick jab.
2 minutes here to go in round one. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Big right hand.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Beautiful punch lands there. Great block there.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Calvin Kattar.
Hands high.
He lands another punch to the head.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Kattar's eye is closing up.
He didn't like that left hand. Oh, nice kick. Now we're going.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. What a fight so far. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, nicely done to block the strike. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That one landed right on the spot.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand?
Oh, he hurt him again. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Nice.
Oh!
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Again. Oh, my goodness.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect it.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Well,
oh, nice. Nice.
Kattar's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple. 2 minutes now to go in round two. Back to the jab now, no good. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top. Nice job paying attention on the defensive side.
Kattar's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh, that is a huge shot right there.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
.30 seconds to go. 20 seconds left. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool, 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed if we...
Could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. Oh!
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect him to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut man in the business, and they're going to need him right now, because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Keep those hands high.
Accuracy to land right there. His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad.
We're getting a finish here.
Big right hand.
That's it. That'll do it.
Oh, my God.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Calvin Kattar.
All right, so Calvin Kattar had the Boston boxing going tonight. He gets it done by knockout.
He's known for his hands. Calvin Kattar and the New England Cartel are guys that are trained by a fantastic boxing coach, Tyson